Hi, how you doing? We're back and we're ready for it all over again.
Well, hello there. So today, guys, I'm switching it up a little bit, and I'm bringing you a video on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I just wanted to switch it up. I'm still going to be uploading Fortnite, but I thought I would bring you something different. And anyways, today what we're going to be doing is looking at the top 10 worst stages in that game. Now, just before we do hop into it, like I said, this is just something new. If you do like it, please leave a like and watch all the way through to the end. That'll tell me that you enjoyed it. That'll tell YouTube that you enjoyed it, and help the video get out there and all that stuff. So anyways, yeah, let's do this. All right, so we're going to start things off with a map that is kind of an old childhood nemesis. This is Rainbow Cruise. Rainbow Cruise is bad. All I need to say about Rainbow Cruise is 1, it's a side scroller, and 2, it's a platforming side scroller. Okay, so you start off, you're on a boat, everything is great, okay? Fine place to fight, it's fun, it is what it is. And then the map, it's just not fun. The thing with this map is it's more about surviving than it is about fighting. Now, I really just dislike every single side scroller in every Smash ever, but this was one of those ones that always stood out to me as being really just pretty awful. Anyways, moving on to our number 9 spot. This is going to be Palutena's Temple. It's the biggest map in the game, and for that reason alone, it's just bad. It's basically the ultimate blender map. Doesn't matter how high percentage, it seems like you can be at 200, just get smashed. And if you're anywhere's not on the edges of the map, you just bounce back and forth the whole lot. 2 players though, okay, fine. You've got that nice, good camera angle. It's good, you're close, you're fighting. Still got the blender issue, very hard to launch people, but whatever, it is a big map. But then my other huge issue is once you gotta leave even 3 people, you wanna add 4, it gets bad, is the camera angle. It's like you're literally 3 pixels fighting 3 other pixels, and it's just the nature of being the biggest map in the game, but it's very, very difficult. Now, moving on to our number 8 spot. This is every car map. Okay, ignore the Canadian accent, whatever. Car. My issue with cars is you're playing along here. Let's take a 8-figure circuit, the Mario Kart map. You're playing along, you're having a great game, and then Yoshi comes out of nowheres and runs you over. What did I do to deserve that? And while 8-figure circuit is an example of this, any map where you have cars coming out of nowheres and just bodying you, it's really just not a fun experience. All right, so next up on our list, this is going to be Willy Castle. All right, so looks like an overall pretty good map. You're just fighting on a nice flat, even surface. Okay, there's a little bit going on, but really, it looks like a great map until you get about 30 seconds in and you see with your eyes what's wrong with this map. That big stupid ass yellow motherfucker coming in and just ruining the nice fight that you were having with your good pal. All right, no, get out of here, you bootleg Hitmonlee. What are you supposed to be? We all know what you are, and all you do is ruin this map. But seriously, this guy, he comes in, he builds himself up, and just, you can't jump over him, really. You can't go through him. When he decides to teleport to the other side of the map, he just destroys you, he shoots laser beams, and then he just goes away for like a little bit and comes back. I can see with some features, it's like, cars, you gotta dodge them, it adds an element. But this guy is just a giant blob in the middle of the map. Actually, speaking of giant yellow blobs, coming in at number 6, this is Distant Planet. So, Distant Planet is the Pikmin map. It starts out as a very good map, actually. The actual dynamic map is what makes it so bad. I mean, you've got some leaves, you can fight on there. You've got a slanted ledge, fight there. And then it starts to rain. And that whole slanted ledge that you could once fight on, it's just out of the picture. It's gone. You're not fighting there anymore. You're gonna die from the river. Okay, so like a third of the map then is gone. And then we have, as previously stated, the giant yellow blob. The slug comes in, and it's never an issue until it is an issue. You could be at 0%, and this guy will just one bite. And on top of that, even sometimes you will land on top of him and he will just start walking away. They see the gameplay, okay? This is a not too bad layout of a map that just went horribly wrong. All right, now moving on to our number 5 spot. This is On It, another old childhood nemesis of mine. So I do gotta say, On It is much better than it used to be. Back in Melee, if you got hit by the cars that go by, like you're getting blown off the map at even low health amounts. On It is a really bad stage. I've probably been saying maps this whole time. Whatever. Okay, the thing with On It is the only place you can actually fight is dangerous. The house on the left, it's got some one-player ledges, a tree that maybe one player can stand on. In the middle, you've got some shops that break, and then on the right side, you don't have much either. The only place you can fight is the place where the cars come flying by. It's not a map that's made for fighting. It's just hard to actually hit people and get into a real engagement with somebody because there's just so little space to fight, and there's cars at the only place that you really can fight. And moving on to our number 4 spot, we have Norfair. Now this starts out as a pretty good map, all right? It's just me and Bowser, just getting into it, you know, fighting each other, all right? It's good. But then there's a giant lava pool that likes to come out sometimes. And Bowser, you better, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say watch out for that, Bowser, but what can I say? But it gets worse. You've also got giant fire streams that come. I don't even know. It's like a stream of pee, but fire from the fire melee gods. I don't know, but it's also fairly ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as the pouring lava, but still, it's kind of annoying. All right, so you make it all through that, and it's like, okay, I think we're good. It's like, no, you're not good. You're not good. Because the next thing that comes is a giant giant fiery wave of death is what it is, okay? And you're not surviving it. No one is, well, one person might survive it, and that's it. You get one little pod, okay? How are you gonna fit? You're not, okay? There's one person living in there, and the rest is dead. This isn't Saw 5, okay? And like, I do get it. It's funny, you know, if you're all your friends are trying to get in, and you bat them away, and then you're the one that doesn't die. But think about it this way: you're in a 1v1. All right, and you've decimated this player. They're at like 100, and you've done a really good job of dodging, and you have like 15%. And you don't get in that pod and die. Come on, is that really fair? I'm just saying, man, it's a flawed map. All right, moving on to our number 3 spot. This is the Great Cave Offensive. In one side, I almost want to say that this map does a better job of being a big map than Palutena's Temple. Okay, so the thing with this map is, like, as compared to Palutena's Temple, where you kind of just get blended, if you're over 100% roughly, I don't know the exact numbers, but you get hit into a spike or the magma, you just instantly die. There's no saving yourself. You just poof, you're dead. I like that feature because it kind of takes away that whole giant map blending issue. But this map is far from perfect. Every single time you touch anything damaging on this map, you take 30%. Just starting far away from the other player, like you're probably gonna take 30, if not 60 damage just to reach them. And I mean, that's with 2 people. Like once you add a third, a fourth into this map, it's just utter nonsensical chaos. It's stupid, it's pointless, and it's a bad map. You want to know a worse map though? I will give you a worse map. I can do 2 better actually. The first is Pacland. Actually voted in Time Magazine as the worst side-scroller stage in all of Smash Bros. History. Pacland starts out nice and peaceful. You're in Pac Town, and then you start moving on. Right, things are getting a little more wild. You get to the forest. Can't even see each other really while you're fighting in the forest, but whatever. You make it out of that. You get a break. Okay, it's break time. Then you go to this water area. Whoa! But you make it all the way through this. A lot of side scrolling, by the way, and you get to a magic door, and that magic door takes you to a fairy temple. You can't really see anything while you're in there, but at least nothing's moving. Then, okay, after all of that nonsense of really just trying to stay alive, let alone actually fighting each other, you get to go back. You go through the desert. Okay, there's a lot of holes in the desert. I don't know, it's Mario, I don't know. Anyways, you keep going through. Eventually, you make it back to town with Miss Pac-Man there to welcome you, to say, guess what, bitch? time to go again, except faster. And that's literally Pacland. It's a nightmare. It's the worst map ever. I mean, the gameplay I showed you, 2 level 8 computers died just from the scrolling. Okay, this is no bot. This is not me playing. If I did that, wouldn't be surprising. But I'm just saying, like, bad map. All right, but I can do you one better. The worst map in Fortnite. The worst stage in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is Final Destination. I don't know, man. Just wasn't really that innovative to me. That's kind of why I'm putting it the #1 spot. You know, kind of lacking creativity. That's a joke. Coming in at our #1 spot, ladies and gentlemen, this is 75M. I don't know what M stands for. 75% misery is what this map is, I guess. First of all, fixed camera. It needs to be fixed camera for this map to work, but it's still, it sucks. Now, you've got a lot of platforms in this map, and they're all the size of a single player. That alone, it makes it so difficult to even fight anybody, but it gets worse. There's all these ladders around this map. Like, whoa, yeah, ladders. It's not like I'm this crazy character that can double jump and then often jump a 3rd time with my crazy upbeat powers. Like, yeah, you're right. That's what I needed. I need actual usable ladders. I definitely didn't want to fight that guy right there. No, I wanted to go up the ladder. Thank you, 75M. And last but not least, okay, the only place that you can actually fight on that up top with Donkey Kong, the old man, is just, it's a death zone. It's a war zone. There's like random things that just come out of nowhere and fly you off the map. It's a nightmare. Like 75 meters, they're M, I don't know what M is, I'm assuming meters. It's garbage. And I think it is the worst map in the game. Anyways though, guys, that is gonna wrap up this video. Before you go, I just wanna say, first of all, thank you for making it all the way through. And more importantly, please give me some feedback, some constructive criticism in down below. I know I said map, it's probably gonna trigger people, but I'm looking for real criticism, okay? I wanted to switch it up. I mean, I'm still going to be uploading Fortnite, but I thought I'd try something new, and I've been playing a lot of Smash Ultimate, so I thought it might be appropriate. I'm not as knowledgeable about this game, and maybe not even as definitely not as good. Not that I'm good at Fortnite, but what I'm trying to say is let me know what your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you like to see more? All that, and how I can do better. Anyways, thank you very much. I'll talk to you guys later.